close your eyes. Take a deep breath, letting the cool air glide past your lips and fill your chest. And then, you begin to feel it, a gentle, earthy fragrance slowly enveloping you. It's the scent of lavender, the blue gold of Provence, France. You haven't seen it yet, but you can already sense it. That fragrance seeps into your every sense. It calms your heartbeat, slows your breath, and softens every muscle in your face. All the worries, the noise, the uninvited thoughts, they quietly fade away, like morning mist beneath the sun. Far away, the first light of day pours over endless lavender fields. Purple-blue waves of blossoms sway softly in the breeze, each petal trembling as if whispering to the sky. You hear bees humming somewhere nearby, the wind gliding over the hills, and your own breath, slow, steady, peaceful. Now, you are in the south of France, in the heart of ancient Provence, where the scent of lavender has enchanted generations, from the merchants of Persia to the Romans of old, and now to you, the listener, the dreamer, letting your soul grow still. So, let me guide you on this journey, a journey of fragrance, memory, and stillness. A journey to rediscover the quiet peace within your soul. As dawn brushes the eastern hills of France, a magical landscape unfolds before you. Provence, the violet heart of the country, where endless lavender fields embrace ancient villages and moss-covered cottages resting beneath Mont Ventoux. The air here is pure and cool, carrying the scent of lavender in every breath of wind. It isn't loud or hurried. It touches the mind gently, weaving through your breathing until your body begins to loosen. Tension melts away, leaving only serenity, as if you've stepped out of the noise of the world and into nature's still sanctuary. From mid-June to early August, the lavender blooms in full glory, a boundless ocean of violet stretching to the horizon. Between them lie stripes of golden wheat and spelt, painting a pastoral scene of peace and romance. When the wind passes, waves of purple bend softly, whispering summer's hymn. Lavender, the blue gold of Provence, is more than a flower, it is the spirit of this land. Since ancient times, Greeks and Romans have cherished it as a symbol of purity and calm. The word lavender comes from the Latin lavare, to wash, like its power to cleanse both body and soul. And as you take a deep breath, that scent seems to wash away every worry, leaving behind only warmth, stillness, and a touch of Provence's quiet magic. You wander deeper into the heart of Provence, where lavender fields unfold like an endless violet carpet. The narrow, winding road carries you past radiant slopes, golden wheat glowing beside the soft blue of lavender. In the distance, Mont Ventoux stands tall beneath the morning light, silently guarding this peaceful land. Here, time seems to move slower. No cars, no hurried footsteps, only the whispers of wind, the gentle hum of bees, and the steady rhythm of your breath. With each step, you hear pebbles crunch beneath your feet, feel the warmth and steadiness of the earth. You reach down to touch a slender lavender stem, its soft hairs brushing your fingertips. With just that small gesture, the fragrance blooms around you, a delicate, sweet cloud that seems to wrap you in its embrace. On the hillside, flocks of sheep graze lazily, their tiny bells chiming in a warm, rustic melody. Together, the scent, the color, the sound, they form a symphony of peace. In Provence, nothing is rushed. Everything unfolds slowly, gently, as if nature itself is teaching you how to breathe, how to live, and how to feel the pure beauty of being alive. The path leads farther still, winding through endless lavender fields. Morning sunlight spills across the rows, turning violet blue blossoms into shimmering waves of light. You leave your car behind, letting go of hurry, and begin walking, hearing each crisp crunch of white gravel beneath your steps, sinking your stride with your breath. On both sides, the lavender grows in perfect lines, stretching toward distant golden stone cottages in the valley. The air is so fresh you can almost see it, every breeze carrying the fragrance across your skin like Provence's tender invitation. Around you, bees drift lazily from bloom to bloom, collecting honey under the sun. Everything moves slowly, gracefully, as though even nature knows the sacred rhythm of calm. You brush your fingers through the blossoms, feeling the velvet petals and the pulse of life within them. Each touch releases another wave of scent, soft, deep, and whole, like the earth itself is breathing with you. And in that moment, you realize happiness isn't somewhere far away. It's here, in the pause, in the breath, in the way you dissolve into Provence's endless violet sea. Wandering down flower-scented roads, you discover an old stone house nestled on a hillside. Its moss-covered walls and time-worn doors breathe the history of centuries, and from within, a deep, warm aroma of lavender drifts through the air, mingling with faint trails of wood smoke. As you push open the door, golden morning light floods in, illuminating great copper stills, the birthplace of Provence's magic, the distillation of lavender oil. Inside, a small flame burns beneath the still, and thin wisps of smoke curl upward, carrying a rich, soothing scent. Steam rises, weaving through bundles of purple flowers, softening their petals until they release their precious essence. The vapor passes through coiled copper pipes, cools, and condenses into the first drops of oil, clear, pure, holding the spirit of 1,000 blooms. It's a patient art. The distiller must wait as the oil slowly separates, rising like a golden film atop the water. When the lid is finally lifted, the air fills with a fragrance so enchanting you can't help but close your eyes and breathe it in with your whole being. Lavender oil, the blue gold of Provence, is known as a medicine for the soul, easing tension, calming the mind, and guiding one gently into sleep. Standing in that humble workshop, breathing deeply, you finally understand why Provence is called the land of serenity and healing. Leaving the distillery, you travel onward to the Abbey of Notre Dame de Saint-Anc, a stone jewel hidden in the Luberon Valley of southwestern Provence. The road winds through lavender-covered hills, where silence grows so profound you can hear the wind brushing the petals, the bees hum, and your own heartbeat. From afar, the abbey emerges, a gray stone sanctuary crowned with a simple bell tower. Built in 1148, it has sheltered generations of monks, and even today, the Cistercians live, work, and pray here in rhythm with Provence's quiet breath. Each morning, they tend the lavender fields, their weathered hands gently stroking the blossoms. They harvest, distill, and craft oils, soaps, and perfumes carrying the essence of this sacred land. Bees hum beside them, creating a golden nectar known as Saint-Anc's heavenly honey. The abbey is not only a place of labor, but of inner stillness. Visitors may stay for days, share silent meals, listen to dawn prayers, or simply sit among the lavender to let their thoughts settle. In Saint-Anc, everything moves slowly, no rush, no noise. Only the soft fragrance of lavender, the toll of a distant bell, and sunlight cascading over ancient stone walls. Here, time seems to stop, a sanctuary where the soul can rest, healed by the timeless scent of Provence. Leaving Saint-Anc, you wander back through Provence's winding lanes, where everyday life still carries the perfume of lavender. Its purple essence seeps into kitchens, meals, and daily rhythms alike. In the tiny roadside shops, neatly tied bundles of dried lavender hang by the door, a gentle greeting from the countryside. On the wooden shelves, glass vials of clear oil shimmer in the sunlight, ready to be dropped into a warm bath or onto a pillow, welcoming deep, restful sleep. Lavender here also lives in the cuisine, bread infused with floral notes, soothing lavender tea, honey, ice cream, even oil drizzled over salads or desserts, all carrying the tender sweetness of the southern sun. At day's end, after walking the Chemin de Lavender, you stop for a lavender sorbet. The first bite melts on your tongue, cool, fragrant, delicately sweet, as if all of Provence dissolves into your breath. Here, every sense awakens, teaching you that peace can be as simple as a scent, a breath, or a spoonful of lavender on a golden afternoon. As summer draws to a close, Provence enters its most cherished season, the lavender harvest. On August 15th, the small village of Salt, the violet heart of the region, awakens with joy. Dawn of the silent fields, now laughter, music, and color fill the air in the Blue Country Festival, celebrating a season of abundance. Cobblestone streets bloom with purple stalls selling dried bouquets, oils, soaps, honey, and potpourri. The scent of lavender mingles with pastries, wine, and folk tunes echoing through the valley. locals in traditional dress dance and sing old songs, as if time itself has stepped back centuries. The highlight is the lavender cutting contest. Farmers wielding sickles harvest the last rows by hand. The rhythmic sweep of metal through flowers blends with the sigh of the wind, a hymn to the harvest. As the sun sets, gold light spills across the remaining blooms. Glasses are raised, voices rise in song, and smiles glow beneath lanterns. When the festival ends, the fields return to stillness, resting under the gentle autumn sun, preparing for another cycle. Yet the memory lingers, in the fragrance on one's clothes, and in the warmth of a Provence alive with heart and joy. When the music fades and autumn brushes the hills of Provence, the lavender fields fall silent. The vivid purple of summer gives way to browns and soft greens. The sunlight turns mellow, wrapping the land in golden calm. Farmers store their tools until the soil, readying for the next season's bloom. The fields, having shone in glory, now rest, soaking in sunlight and gentle rains, regaining strength. The air is quiet, yet faint traces of lavender still drift by, holding whispers of summer. You stand at the edge of a once violet field, gazing at misty mountains beyond. In your hand, a dried sprig of lavender. You turn it slowly, watching tiny petals fall, releasing a sweet, clean fragrance. It stirs memories, buzzing bees, warm sunlight, the faint ring of goat bells on the hillside. You inhale deeply. Your body softens, your mind stills. Provence remains, not only in the landscape, but in your breath and your memory. From now on, with just one whiff of lavender, you'll return here, to the endless violet fields, to the peace that still lingers, to the place your soul can always come home to rest. As you leave Provence, the scent of lavender still lingers in the wind, soft, tender, unforgettable. You know that no matter how far you go, one breath of that fragrance will carry you back, to the endless violet fields, to the golden hills at sunset, and to moments of perfect stillness. Each breath recalls the memory, the hum of bees, the whisper of wind through petals, the warmth of earth beneath your feet. All of it remains, imprinted in your skin and heart, a quiet trace of the peace Provence gave you. From now on, the aroma of this blue gold will always be a bridge, leading you back to that land where time moves gently, where nature teaches you how to listen, how to breathe, and how to truly be. And when you close your eyes, inhaling once more, Provence lives again within you, soft, violet, and endless, like a dream of peace that never fades.